morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a full day of eating, hopefully. I've tried to film a full day of eating about 3 or 4 times now, and every time I eat a meal without remembering to recording it, so that didn't make any sense. It is Monday today. I've got check-in tomorrow, so it will be the last sort of one where my food could be increased tomorrow. So this might be the last full day of this food that I have. I woke up at 19 stone 1. So for anybody, obviously I normally work in pounds, so that's 267 pounds. So we're getting closer to that 270 mark. I've just done cardio, which I shouldn't have done because it's leg day, so I've done it by accident. So 20 minutes in the bank for cardio this week. But I'm on the way home now, and I've got a meal to have. Yeah, home. I'll show you what the meal is. One of the day, 100 gram of cream of rice, 20 grams of almond butter, or peanut butter in this case, 1 gram of salt, and 1 gram of vitamin C. So that's going to be breakfast. I've put a bit of blueberries in there because why not? This is the blueberry flavoured JP cream of rice, so it goes well together. So that's going to be meal number 1. Going to eat this, chill out for a bit. I've got an interview at 11, so I'm going to do that. It's now 10 o'clock. So yeah, I'll see you at meal number 2. We're back at the shop again. We need to buy more food as usual, so today we have come to Lidl. So, get food, go home, prep it, sort it for the week. We bought a pack of jasmine rice the other day, and when we brought it home we opened it and it was mouldy. We emailed Aldi about it, being a Karen, and they give us a £5 voucher, so you can buy like 6 bags of rice now with that. So a bit of microwave rice alongside the rice. Obviously we're doing the rice cooker as well, so just to top up, just in case for backup, because sometimes we don't have it always prepped or we need to leave the house quickly. But yeah, right, food. Meal number 1. Meal number 3, exactly the same as meal number 2. It is 300 grams of cooked weight rice, 200 grams of chicken, and a bit of sweet chili sauce. There's no point in me showing you every meal because they're identical. So it's like meal number 3 down. Next meal is going to be pre-workout meal. It's getting pretty late now, it's 5 o'clock. Luckily, at this point in off season, my appetite's still crazy high, and the food's not crazy high yet either. So I can manage to get bigger meals together in and still eat all my food for the day. So in about an hour, pre-workout meal, go train legs, and then the rest of the food for the day, which will be another 4 meals. So yeah, need to get a move on. Anyway, see you at pre-workout. Right, meal number, what's the one?
No, I turned it off.
Meal number 4 today. It's getting a bit late now because obviously we're training not at the usual time. It's going to be cream of rice, and seeing it as I get asked all the time how to make it, because people just don't know how to make it for some reason, I'm going to show you. So, welcome to Cooking with Will, the most boring cooking show on the planet. scales. You're going to weigh out how much cream rice you want, or how much your coach has given you, so you can see the number on scale there. That's what I'm incoming, actually.
This close?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So I'm doing 100 gram.
I was going to say to the gram, but not really.
You weighed out your cream of rice. Next thing you're going to do, boil a kettle, which I think was already boiled. No, normally don't do it boiling, just do it after it's boiled, just after. I don't know why, it just works better. But yeah, that's what I do. So we weigh the cream rice out, keep the scales where they are, zero them again. Because it was 100 gram, basically you're going to do 4 times the amount of cream of rice weight with water. So then what do they call that? A 4-to-1 ratio.
Yep.
100 gram of cream rice, we do 400 gram of water. If you do 50 grams of cream rice, do 200 gram of water, and so on and so forth. So what we do, weigh 2, 3, 4. Take your whisk. Now, normally I have a normal whisk, but this one's, I think, what's it? A milk frothy whisk, is it?
Is that what it is?
That's what it looks like. But it works just as efficiently. We like to throw the whisk in the gym because we make cream rice everywhere.
Yep.
Give it a good whisk. You're going to show the whisk action. Get all them lumps out. Get a bit of a forearm workout before you start training. Today, JP's Performance Protein Cookies and Cream, and then this, even though it's in a jar, that is cookies and cream of rice as well, so complementary flavours. And I am going to do 50 grams of whey. Some flavours mix easier than others. I'm not too sure why. The vanilla one with the least things added to it tends to mix the best, I think we've found. Don't know why that is. A gram of salt and meal. 3 times of that is a gram. Don't destroy the place. Peanut butter, which, you know what, I'll go with the open ready milk because that's a bit chunky. Just vast amounts of peanut butter, as you do, as bodybuilder life.
Haven't we got like 4 tubs?
3. This one's really crunchy. 0 of that. 22 that'll do. It's close enough. I tend to weigh these, to be honest, because I don't do that many. I'm just going to weigh out what I normally do, just to give an idea to people how much I have. Maybe that much. Which ends up being 16 grams of blueberries, which is fuck all. That's how I make cream rice. So, I'm going to eat this and go and train legs. So.
Togetherness, and you can still find
Post-workout running cream of rice that Grace made. I've got 50 grams of cream of rice, 50 grams of whey, and that is the current post-workout. I just like it's fresh on my mind. I've already put it on Instagram. I might as well rant on here as well about it. I tried to help 2 lads in the gym today, which is what people, when I joined the gym when I was 14 and I went in and everybody in there was a juice head, I would literally go around and ask everyone's advice because they'd all be big guys and that's what I respected. And if I was doing something wrong in the gym, those guys would help give me tips and things like that. And I'm talking about a gym where most of the people in there were doormen, been to prison, or were in the military, or just generally juice heads. And if you were rude to any one of them, you're probably going to get a weight cracked around your head. Whereas today, trying to help 2 18-year-old lads who are doing preach curls with the shoulders by the fucking ears, and they're half repping it, and I politely go over and say, can I please give you a tip on that? And advise them to take their bicep through full extension. Because one, if you don't ever take your bicep through full extension and you go too heavy one day, it's never been in that range before, and that's when it's going to want to snap and tendons and biceps tear. Seen it happen loads of times. And number 2, obviously you're going to recruit more muscle tissue and you're going to grow better. Now, I gave them this advice and I gave them the example of if you ever see someone half repping on a bench, to which the lad then interrupted me and said, yeah, I don't do that. So I then reiterated to him, well, if you don't do it on bench press, don't do it on this or anything else. Because if you understand the principle on that, the principle's the same on every other muscle group. Anyway, the whole time just looking at me like I've got 3 heads. Bear in mind, these 2 18-year-old lads wearing stringer vests, 10 stone wet through, speaking to a bodybuilder who's 20 stone and still in condition. The clear difference between experience levels, not that it matters, but in this case it does. And yeah, it just really pissed me off, to be honest. So I just thought I'd have a little rant about it because I think just today's youth are ignorant, rude, and full of themselves because they've watched a couple of TikTok videos. I think they're educated.
Not just that, but like that generation seems, or this generation seems to think they're bigger than they are.
They're doing a side chest in the mirror with fucking no chest. I just don't understand.
And it's like,
I literally, and I'm really, really not, if you watch my videos, you know I'm not an arrogant person, I'm very humble, I don't think much of myself, but I clearly am more advanced than these people. I'm competing in shows, for fuck's sake, like, I just, yeah.
Yeah, but the point of this whole thing is that you went over to help.
I went over to help, I didn't do it in an arrogant way.
Not arrogant.
I just went, because we were doing it really badly, and it was really hard to watch. And they're there in the mirror tensing the biceps, and I was like, you've got no fucking arms anyway. Yeah, I don't get it. Half the time it just makes me want to strip down to my undies and just pull a frontal bicep at them and go on, take the kit off. Morals to the story, just take advice on board. Like, I respect the opinion of anyone, and if they're willing to give me a tip, I've learned things from people with much less muscle tissue than me, because I've listened to them and taken their advice on board with certain things. But yeah, clearly that's lost on a lot of people, so. Anyway, right, I'm going to eat my post-workout meal because I'm starving and it's late and I'm behind on food, so that's my rant over. I'll catch you in the next meal. Meal number 6 and 7 we're having together just because of the time and it's getting late and I'm a bit behind. So not ideal, but still getting the food in regardless, no excuses. So this is going to consist of 400 gram of chicken mince instead of beef mince, just for a change. Fat's pretty similar and I just need a change of taste for a bit because I just got so sick of beef mince for some reason. We got around 400 grams of rice. I've basically made up for it the carbs I'm missing from the rice with 2 rice cakes on the side, and then we've got 4 whole eggs in there as well. So that is 2 meals together in one. So I'm going to eat this, and then I've got one more meal to eat, but because it's getting late, I'm not going to film that meal today. But meal 8 is basically 200 gram of cooked salmon with 15 grams of macadamia nuts, so no carbs in the last meal. However, I'm sure it's probably going to be added. I've got check-in tomorrow morning, so we will see what the update is. So this is probably going to be the last full day of eating on this amount of food, and then it's probably going to go up from here. The video there. I'm going to keep trying to push out a video each week to do something different. So if you've got any ideas for content or videos or something interesting or something you'd like to see in terms of either training, diet, so yeah, leave a comment down below. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see me do, and I will try my best to do them. Probably not calorie challenges anytime soon though, because I'm trying to be good. So anything other than calorie challenges. But yeah, so thank you very much. See you in the next video.